And so we are in a state of emergency.
Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the #1 threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Donkey of the day for Tuesday, October 25th goes to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Last night, Ron DeSantis was debating with Charlie Crist, the Democratic challenger for governor in Florida, and when it got to one of his least favorite subjects, critical race theory, he decided to end his debate on a low vibrational note. He said that teaching that the U.S. was built on stolen land is inappropriate and not true. All the Native Americans are looking at the radio saying, huh, excuse me, say what? Would you like to hear it? Here it go.
It actually, if you look around the country, they do have programs, unfortunately, well, they will take a student, look at their race, say, okay, you're white, you're an oppressor. If you're black, you're oppressed. And think about what that does to a 6 or 7-year-old kid. That's wrong. You're seeing that. You have people that are teaching, and actually his running mate has said this in the past, that teaching the United States was built on stolen land. That is inappropriate for our schools. It's not true.
I will never understand why any lie is ever referred to as little and white. Okay, white men like Ron DeSantis don't tell little lies. They tell the biggest, boldest lies that America has ever seen. All right? Even if you don't want to, read a book. All right? Do your Googles. I learned land was stolen from Native Americans in elementary school, which is exactly what they are trying to keep kids in elementary school from learning now. They are literally trying to revise history right before our eyes. This is like KK Kanye saying that devil Derek Chauvin's knee wasn't on George Floyd's neck like that. As if we don't have eyes. We saw it, okay? It's one thing for people to do what they have always done with the story of Native Americans, in regards to Native American dispossession, and that's just to sweep it under the rug, all right? Don't talk about it. Hope Native Americans don't talk about it. But to lie and say it never happened? Come on, man. For the record, between 1776 and the present, the United States has seized about 1.5 billion acres from North America's Native people, all right? Some researchers have found that Native Americans have lost 99% of their historical lands in America. Maybe Ron DeSantis doesn't think it was stolen because it was done through legislation and treaties, but the treaties were reneged upon, okay? And the legislation resulted in Native Americans losing ownership and control of 2/3 of their reservation lands. Now you got Native Americans trying to buy back land that was stolen from them. Can you imagine that? Buying back what was stolen from you? Tribes trying to buy back their land on the open market, even though it was theirs? Hey, Ron DeSantis, if the land wasn't stolen, how come Native Americans have been running with the land back slogan? And Congress passed legislation to restore ownership of 19,000 acres of the National Bison Range in Montana to a couple tribes whose names I can't pronounce. I think the Salish and Kootenai tribes. Listen, man. The truth is important, okay? And the truth is the truth regardless of who believes it, and a lie is a lie regardless of who believes it. We need truth in America. Truth-telling is essential for authentic communication to occur, and that's why we can't get nowhere in this country, because everyone is so busy lying. So we spend all this time arguing about what's a lie so we can never actually get to the truth of the matter, and the truth of the matter in this situation is land was stolen from Native Americans. All right? Simple as that. All right? And guess what, America? We will never heal what we are not willing to reveal. All right? Please let Chelsea Handler give Ron DeSantis the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
Let Kathy Griffin get in on that too, man.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
Okay.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.